Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our two UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before we get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the two most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website, yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, and then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our VW Golf eTSI, presented in Dolphin Grey metallic exterior paint. The bodywork looks fantastic on a day like today when the sun is out. The car has a 1.5 litre petrol engine working with a small electric motor, hence the E, producing 150 brake horsepower overall. The electric motor will kick in at lower speeds or whilst cruising or coasting, helping you to achieve nearly 60 miles per gallon in certain places. As I'm sure you're already aware, this is the Mark 8, so the latest edition of the Golf, and it comes with the usual practicality and comfort of the previous sought-after generations, but with a new handsome design and plenty of contemporary upgrades. One of the upgrades, and actually one of my favourite parts of the car, is down here. These are the unmarked 18-inch Dallas alloy wheels. The diamond cut finish works perfectly with the grey exterior paint. Now, what do I mean by unmarked? There's no signs of curbing, there's no scuffs, no scratches on any of these alloys. They're all in fantastic condition and look just like the two that I'm pointing out now. If we have a look at the side profile, we'll see there's some chrome inserts around the window surrounds and the side panels, just to break up that grey, but also match the diamond cut. So let's have a hop inside. The grey theme continues inside. These are the storm grey cloth seats with a manual adjustment. The driver then has a leather-wrapped multi-function steering wheel, just like the previous generations. You've got adaptive cruise control on here, your multimedia buttons for both your in-car entertainment system and your virtual cockpit. You've then got your voice control and hands-free buttons as well. In the centre console, the Mark 8 gives you the state-of-the-art 10-inch touchscreen infotainment system. The climate controls are down below, just in here. The climate controls are also touch sensitive with haptic feedback, and then below is your wireless charging pad. So let's have a hop inside and run through some of these features. What I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to move the car ever so slightly so that we're out of the sun. So I'll be back with you in just a second. There we go, we're back. So the electrics are on. This is your main in-car entertainment system, and as I've already mentioned, it's completely touchscreen or haptic response in terms of the climate control. So you might have already seen this in the advert photos. I've tried to include pretty much every single option on there, but let's have a run through anyway. So like I said, this is your main menu. Here are your sub menus. Starting with our multimedia, we've got radio, so FM, AM and DAB radio, just like your usual VW Golfs. We can cycle between here, between our Bluetooth or our radio. As you can see, the interface is extremely responsive. We're a big fan of it. It's a lot easier to get around, and of course the wider screen helps out too. In terms of your multimedia, you can connect up via USB. We've actually got USB Type-C ports down here, as well as your Bluetooth. There's Apple CarPlay and Android Auto too. Again, you might have already seen from the advert photos. I've connected up my phone, so that's working completely fine. But don't worry, you've still got your Bluetooth on here as well. You've also got your navigation built in, so again, don't worry if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Got a really nice map display here, and of course, being the touchscreen, you can move the map around. Again, I'd just like to emphasize how responsive the interface is. There's no issues, there's no lag. Whoops, just completely throw myself off map. But there you go. Telephone, so this is your Bluetooth as well. This is your hands-free section. You can connect up your phone, and this time round, a really cool feature with the wireless charging pad. You can actually keep your phone down here and it will charge. Of course, most importantly, out of the way whilst driving, but your hands-free setup is on here like usual. So your phone book will be connected up. You can see your contacts. You can then make calls and take calls from the interface. You can actually use the buttons on the steering wheel and voice control to help you out as well. Back to the middle. So onto vehicle. This will show us some just general vehicle settings and status. It will show you if there's a service due or perhaps a tyre pressure is low. We can see in both of those instances. They're completely fine, nothing to point out there. Then onto vehicle, you've got different settings for the interior and exterior. Again, so much to customize, so much to go through. You've got your interior lighting. Click onto cockpit too, and there's just some additional settings here. Onto App Connect, so this is your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto section. And you can adjust the sound, you can have different users as well if you perhaps have different drivers. And then just another view of the main menu on here. You can customize your widgets like so. If we put the gear into reverse, we'll see our front and rear parking sensors. The gear stick is now down here. It's a nice little toggle. It's a very smart and handsome center console. There's not really much going on down here. You've got your park button, your engine start stop, but everything is just nice and tidy in the middle. So let's put that back into park. You've still got your electronic handbrake and auto hill hold like normal. And then to get onto the climate control, so this is very different to the previous generations, but still very easy to go through. We can click on climate. This will give us a separate menu up here. You've got your classic climate, your air care, and your smart climate too. So if we just turn this on, we can adjust the intensity like this. Then your direction of the blower is here, and then you've got your windscreen too. Smart climate, so you can set different things like cool my feet. Perhaps it's you've got the kids in the back after football and you just want to have that setting on, and you've got a load of other cool things like this as well. So that's about it for the front cabin. Just down here you've got two cup holders. Your lock and wheel nut is down here as well. Under the armrest, some more storage, and then you've got your interactive cockpit through the middle. So you can adjust this by pressing the buttons on here. So if you look at the left and right hand side, you can actually customize and select different settings that you'd like to have on your display. So on to the rest of the car now. Of course, back here, whoops, let me open the car. That's child lock on, at least we know it's working. There we go. So we've got the same seat upholstery back here. Of course, you can actually collapse the rear set of seats, which I'll show you in just a second. And you've got your separate climate control for the rear. Moving on to the rear end of the car, you'll notice a complete redesign with the rear tailgate. The Golf emblem is now in the middle too. But to open up, it's still the exact same way. You've got a parcel shelf, which of course can be taken off. Then under the false floor is actually some more storage. So you'll be getting an inflation kit as opposed to a spare wheel, but another great addition of practicality. I'll just quickly show you how to adjust these rear seats. So you can flatten them down by pressing the lever on either side. Again, you might have already seen this from the advert photos. And you can do the exact same on the other side. So there we go. If you're interested in buying the VW Golf, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages. So if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram, or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.